Hello, my name is Kat, and there's something about publishing that has been frustrating me lately that I want to talk about today. You see, there's this idea that female books don't sell very well. You know, a book with a romance between two women, it just doesn't sell that well. And I'm sure this was true several years ago. And I think because it was true several years ago, publishers got kind of nervous about obviously marketing their books as female-female. These books just sell better when you don't tell the potential buyer about the female-female romance. So they'll buy the book and start reading it, and then like 100 pages in, surprise, it's getting sapphic. Which, if that's your marketing strategy and it's working, okay, I guess. Do what you gotta do to sell these books. However, this makes it so much more difficult for the people who want these FF books to find them. Thank God for bloggers and booktubers and other early reviewers who are spreading this information, but the fact that publishers rely almost entirely on these early reviewers to spread the word and make sure that the people who want FF books are hearing about them, I just don't think that's a super cool move. It's like they're willing to publish these books, but they're not willing to actually tell anyone about it. Now, I personally enjoy researching books before I buy them and like reading and watching other reviews, but not everyone has the time nor the desire to do that, and it makes finding these books on your own almost impossible. Like if you're in a bookstore and you're just browsing, there's no way to know because it's not going to be on the cover or in the synopsis. The closest we get in a lot of cases is when the synopsis has the words forbidden love in it. But like that could mean anything. Maybe she's in love with a woman, or maybe she's in love with a vampire, or her stepbrother, or a co-worker, and like office romances aren't allowed, it's forbidden. If it's the main relationship in the book, then it should be mentioned in the synopsis. And I think the fact that it's not mentioned in the synopsis and is often treated as a surprise is making readers and reviewers treat these storylines as if they are spoilers. And I just don't think the main character's sexuality should be treated as a spoiler, especially when that ends up being a huge part of the story. One of my favorite books of last year was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And before I picked this book up, I saw so many people raving about it and hyping it up. But I only saw like 1 or 2 reviews that mentioned that Evelyn Hugo was bisexual. And that is what finally got me to pick it up. I didn't see anyone else talking about this. And obviously a lot of that has to do with who I'm following and who I'm watching. But I also think that so many people weren't mentioning this because it felt like a spoiler. The book treated it like it was a spoiler. It didn't tell you in the synopsis, and it waited until you were 100 pages in to be like, surprise, she's bisexual. Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon is another book that has a female-female romance that I only found out about recently because the author herself tweeted that out. Like, there is nothing at all in the synopsis that implies that there is a romance between 2 women. There's not even a mention of forbidden love in the synopsis. And then I got a bunch of comments on my last book haul about Girls of Paper and Fire because so many of you didn't know it was a female-female romance. I'm gonna quickly mention a couple other books to keep on your radar if you like female-female romances. And these are all young adult debuts that are coming out in the next few months here. Like, we're actually getting quite a few FF books this year. They're just not being marketed that way. So I have here We Set the Dark on Fire, which is coming out in February. It has a gorgeous cover, and it's an FF Latinx spy novel. Then there's The Devouring Grey, which is out in April, and this one got a review from Kirkus that said that it was light on romance, but multiple bisexual characters have a variety of storyline outcomes. And I'm into that. Then there's Wilder Girls, which has the most striking, weird, awesome cover ever. And the author has been tweeting out this version of the cover with a sticker that she made just to spread the word. And yeah, again, there are a lot more FF books coming out this year. Like, I also saw this graphic going around Twitter. Now, I haven't personally done the research on all of these, but people are saying they're FF, so... And again, there are plenty more, and I want to talk more about these books, but I want to read them first so I can actually tell you about them and point you in the direction of the good ones. Okay, I'm gonna close out this video with a final request to publishing. Please make your books containing female-female romances a little more obvious on the actual book. I really feel like people are ready to buy these books that are obviously marketed as female-female romances. I really think that they can sell well in the current publishing landscape. Like, things have changed so much in the last 5 years. You know, Leah on the Offbeat sold pretty well. It hit the bestseller list. And right on the inside flap, it says, she's bisexual. Like, we finally started to get some more obviously gay covers with two guys. And I just really, really want to see more obvious marketing for the books about girls who like girls. All right, that is it for this video. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will have another video up soon. So I will see you then. Bye!